I'm gonna give a small intro. I'm just trying to get a buttload of fucking charcoal blocks. That's it. Wait, what do I need again to make them? I forget if I need wait. Oh, fuck. You don't need gunpowder. I'm gonna start bow boosting. I'm sick of this shit. It's taking forever to walk back and forth.
On the brakes for this.
I fucking gotta do it. Hang on. I fucking gotta do it.
What the hell
I
is
gotta
that?
do it. Really not all that bad.
Bro stepped out to pick a piece of cotton just to say it's not that bad.
But you look a little bit fun though. Slammed on the brakes for this.
I fucking gotta do it. Hang on.
Oh my god, I haven't heard this dude in forever. This is an ad about him though. Bro, where are all my fucking arrows? Holy shit. Goddamn. There we go. Bro. I'm out of arrows. Fuck. I haven't boasted in so long, bro. I suck at it now.
Today I'm fishing on Deadly Lake, and I had to steal other people's old fishing spots to catch the...
Okay. Oh,
Savage,
stop.
Justin,
Timberlake.
Mia. Give me your tablet right now.
Contractor renovating our house found something in the wall. We called the police before calling us. My wife and I had just bought our first home 6 months ago. A gorgeous Victorian fixer-upper that everyone said was too ambitious for a young couple with no renovation skills. The previous owner was an elderly woman named Dottie who had lived there alone for 40 years before passing away peacefully in her sleep. Her estate sold it to us for way under market value because they wanted to liquidate quickly. We thought we'd gotten incredibly lucky. The renovation started 3 weeks ago. We hired a contractor named Bud who came highly recommended from 3 different neighbors. He was a straight shooter who showed up on time
Paper.
and didn't know the charge. He was tearing out the walls in the upstairs bedroom to update the electrical when he called me at work. His voice sounded strange. Not scared exactly, but definitely off. Shaky. He just said there was a situation at the house and that I needed to come home right now. When I pulled into the driveway, there were already 2 police cruisers parked outside with their lights still flashing. My stomach dropped through the floor. I ran inside expecting to find my wife hurt or something collapsed or maybe a gas leak that was about to explode. Instead, I found 4 officers standing in our upstairs hallway staring at a massive hole in the wall. Bud was sitting on the stairs with his head in his hands, refusing to look at anything. One of the officers turned to me and asked if I was the homeowner. I nodded and asked what was happening. He led me to the hole in the wall and shined his flashlight inside. At first, I didn't understand what I was looking for. There were boxes, dozens of small cardboard boxes, stacked neatly in the space between the walls, stretching back further than the flashlight could reach. Some of them had dates written on them in black marker. The dates went back decades. The oldest one I could see said 1978. The officer pulled one box out carefully using gloves and opened it in front of him. Inside was a collection of items that made no sense at first. A child's shoe, a faded photograph of a little girl with pigtails,
No.
a tied with a pink ribbon, and a name
Hold up.
written on an index card in careful handwriting. Beth, age 7, 1986. My blood went cold and I actually stepped back. The officer explained that when Bud first broke through the wall, he thought he'd found someone's hidden storage or maybe valuables. Then he looked closer and saw the photographs. Photographs of children he didn't recognize. Children who looked scared. Children who were clearly not posing voluntarily. Their eyes were red from crying. Some had visible bruises. He immediately stopped everything and called 911. Over the next 3 hours, they pulled out 47 boxes from inside our walls. Each one contained items belonging to a different child. Photographs, personal belongings, detailed notes about where they lived and their daily routines, what time they walked to school, what time their parents left for work. Some boxes had newspaper clippings attached. Missing children reports from the 1980s and 1990s. Children who had disappeared from town,
Fuck.
the state, and were never found. The detective who arrived told us this was now a federal investigation. They believed Dottie, the sweet elderly woman who attended her
Yay, there we go.
The neighborhood children had been involved in something horrific. The hidden room behind her bedroom wall wasn't just storage. There was a small mattress pushed against the back, a metal bucket, scratches on the wood. Someone had been kept in that space.
Oh my god, it took down the whole forest.
Find our house
Well,
by crime scene.
big chunk of it at least.
Sobbing when I told her what they found. We couldn't stay there that night. We moved into a hotel, and I honestly never wanted to go back. The investigation took months. They matched DNA evidence and personal items in 17 boxes to children.
Bro, can you leave me the fuck alone?
1978 to 2003. Dottie had died peacefully in her sleep at age 89, surrounded by neighbors who called her a pillar of the community. She was never suspected of anything. She had no criminal record. She volunteered at the church every Sunday. She brought soup to sick neighbors. She smiled at everyone. The detective told us that some of the worst predators hide in plain sight for entire lifetime. Nobody suspects the grandmother. The house was demolished. We sold the lot for nothing. I still have nightmares about the scratches on the beams made by small fingernails. The contractor renovating our house found something in the walls. He called the police before calling. My wife and I had just bought our first home.
I woke up on New Year's Day to see a 7-year-old stranger. I had a fairy tale life.
Forgot I don't have strength. Forgot I, what the fuck? Forgot I don't have strength.
I walked into the living room and saw a 7-year-old boy playing with a toy. I said, hello. The boy looked up at me, smiled, and waved at me. Then he went right to playing with his toy. I looked around the house for my husband. He was nowhere to be seen. I called him several times and he was nowhere. I texted him saying, where are you and why is there a kid in my house? I asked the boy, where are your parents? He looked at me and shrugged his shoulders. How did you get here? He replied, my mom dropped me. He said, what's your name and where are you from? He answered, I'm James and I just arrived in an airplane from New York. How is even stranger since we're in California? Is it just you and your mom? He replied, yes. I wondered, where's your daddy? I think maybe the police got him, but I don't know. Why do you think the police got him? He shrugged his shoulders again, didn't know. Then my front door swung open and a woman entered and aimed at me. I said, can I help you? She glared at me and said, no, you can't. I was annoyed at the nerve of this speech just coming into my house and giving me a I said, then who the hell are you and why are you in my house? She snapped back and said, why don't you ask your husband? That made me highly concerned. He said, I don't understand why you're here. He seen him.
Come on, beacons. I need my regen. Thank you.
He texted, bad reception, in the desert, lonely pet. I texted, you didn't want me to find out what? He responded, no one told you. I was starting to get hit, and texted, told me what? It seemed to answer. Then the three circles waved the text on the screen, showing that he was typing. It seemed to take forever. I would stop, then start waiting. This week, the train woman I would frantically type. This strange woman served a sandwich to her son and called him a person. I spoke and I played his boot. A loud sound in the I opened it and saw who he had seen James Walter. I said, yes. He continued, do you do that show? I didn't know his name, so I shook my head. I asked him, what's all this about? He didn't respond. He asked me, what's your husband's name? I said, Oliver. He shifted around, nervously, and Oliver walked to me, saying, your husband's real name is He's been fugitive from the law for over 2 years. This
Oh,
woman
I don't know if y'all can hear the video, but
my entire marriage has been a scam. The first thing I did was
wait, don't I have like a bunch of boats bone meal in here? Yup. Oh, from the start of this world. Oh my god. Damn. Whoa, my god. What the fuck is happening?
I walked into the living room and saw a 7-year-old boy playing with a toy. I said, hello. The boy looked up at me, smiled, and waved awkwardly. Then he went right back to playing with his toy. I looked around the house for my husband, and he was nowhere to be seen. I called him several times, and there was no answer. I texted him saying, where are you, and why is there a 7-year-old kid in my house? No response. I asked the boy, where are your parents? He looked at me and shrugged his shoulders. How did you get here? He replied, my mom dropped me off. I said, what's your name and where are you from? He answered, I'm James, and I just arrived in an airplane from New York. I was even stranger since we're in California. Is it just you and your mom? He replied, yes. I was excited to be here. I wonder.
The hardest seed in Minecraft has been the... You ever wish you could take your ultra-fast desk?
My grandmother leaves one chair, empty at every holiday dinner. Last Thanksgiving, someone sat in it. She dropped a glass and said 3 words that made everyone run outside. My grandmother had rules, lots of them. No shoes on the carpet, no elbows on the table, no talking during breaks. But the biggest rule, the one nobody ever breaks, is about the empty chair. Every holiday, every family dinner, every birthday, there is one chair at the end of the table that stays empty. And a plate, and a silverware, and a glass of water that nobody drinks, and nobody sits in. I asked about it once when I was 7. My mom grabbed my arm so hard it left marks. She told me to never ask again, so I didn't. For 20 years, I watched that chair sit empty while we passed turkey and stuffing around it. My cousins knew not to touch it. My aunts and uncles pretended it wasn't there. Even the little kids somehow understood. It was just the way things were. Last Thanksgiving, everything changed. We were all at Grandma's house like always. The big farmhouse she has lived in for 60 years. The one with the long gravel driveway and the fields that go on forever. There were maybe 15 of us. I was sitting across from my brother Tim and next to my cousin April. Grandma was at the head of the table, same as always. The empty chair was at the other end. We had just finished saying grace when the front door opened. Nobody had knocked. We all turned to look. A man walked in. He was maybe 60 years old, thin, gray hair, wearing clothes that looked like they came from another Texas. Brown pants, a wool sweater, shoes that were worn down to nothing. He didn't say anything. He just walked straight to the dining room like he knew exactly where he was going. Then he pulled out the empty chair and sat down. My grandmother dropped her wine glass. shattered on the floor, but nobody
No,
moved.
fuck.
We were all frozen. The man picked up the fork that had been sitting at that place setting for decades and started eating like he belonged there. That is when Grandma said 3 words. Everybody get out. Her voice was calm, but her hands were shaking. My mom grabbed my little nephew and ran for the back door. My uncle knocked over his chair trying to get up. Everyone was pushing toward the exits like the house was on fire. I should have run too, but I didn't. I stayed in my seat because I needed to know. The man looked up at me. He had the same eyes as my grandmother, the same nose, the same chin. He smiled, and it was the saddest smile I have ever seen. You must be Daniel's boy, he said. My grandfather's name was Daniel. He died before I was born. Heart attack in the barn. That is what they always told me. Who are you? I asked. The man set down his fork. My name is Robert. I am your grandmother's brother. I stared at him. Grandma never mentioned brother. Not once in all my life. He kept talking. I have been gone a long time. Longer than I should have been. But I promised our mother I would come back before the end. And I am running out of time. My grandmother appeared in the doorway. She looked smaller than I had ever seen her. Her whole body was trembling. You were supposed to stay gone, she said. Her voice cracked on the last word. Robert nodded slowly. I know what you told them. I know what you made them believe.
Hell yeah.
I just wanted to see them.
Oh, what? I didn't know that grew.
Grandma would not look at me. Robert answered instead. 62 years ago, your grandmother had me committed to a hospital for people with problems in their heads. But there was nothing wrong with me. I was just different. I liked being alone. I did not talk much. Back then, that was enough. She did not want anyone to know she had a brother like me. So she told everyone I died. She left the chair.
Bitch, what?
Her own guilt, not the honor. My grandmother started crying. It was a different time. People would have talked. It would have ruined our family's name. Robert stood up slowly. His knees cracked and he winced. I spent 40 years in that place. When they finally let me out, I had nothing. No family, no home, no life, all because we were ashamed. Grandma covered her face with her hands. I did what I thought was right. Robert walked toward the door, then he stopped and looked at me. The chair was never for a dead man, but the sort forgotten one. Your grandmother knew I might come back someday. She just hoped I never would. He left the same way he came, quiet, slow, like a ghost that had finally said what it needed to say. I found Grandma sitting on the kitchen floor 20 minutes later. The rest of the family was still outside, too scared to come back in. She told me everything that night.
Oh, wait, I forgot they stopped.
How their parents tried to hide him. How she made the decision when she was only 19 to have him put away. She said she visited him once in the first year, then never again. She said she convinced herself he was better off. She said she was wrong. Robert died 3 weeks after Thanksgiving. Heart failure. My mom found out through a lawyer who was handling his things. He had nothing. No money. No possessions. Just a letter he had written years ago, waiting for the day he finally had the courage to deliver it. The letter was addressed to the family. It said he forgave us. It said he understood. It said he just wished someone had come for him. We don't do the empty chair anymore. Grandma sold the farmhouse and moved into assisted living. She does not talk much these days. She just stares out the window like she is waiting for someone. I think she is. My grandmother leaves one chair, empty, every holiday dinner. Last Thanksgiving, someone...
We're gonna fix the sink again.
Okay, Grandpa, no problem.
Axel started a lot of transitions like this are one of the easiest ways to capture your audience's attention. So let me show you exactly how I created this one using the brand new Adobe Firefly video.
What happened on the worst day of your life? My husband Elliot had been working 60-hour weeks for months, and I had been begging him to take a single day off so we could do something as a family. When he finally agreed to a Saturday in March, our 3-year-old Kira immediately begged to see the ocean because she had fallen in love with it, but had only seen it in a picture book. We drove 2 hours to the Oregon coast, even though it was freezing outside. When we finally parked and walked down to the
Okay,
pier,
well, I'm
Elliot lifted
gonna go
Kira onto his
AFK
shoulder
for a
so
little
she could
bit,
see
but
the
I
waves.
will leave
She
my mic
gasped like
on
she was
and
witnessing a
let
miracle and grabbed
and let
Phil's
you
hold of the
listen
chair
to
to steady
the
herself. Big water, Daddy, she said in that tiny, amazed voice, and Elliot laughed and told her it was called the ocean. Big ocean, she corrected herself. And I remember thinking I wanted to freeze.
Somewhere right now, a small creator's video is getting ignored by the algorithm. It's sitting...
Oh, it fits in! Last time I tried printing something for my cats, it went really wrong. This cat mask was way too big for them, so we're gonna make it again, but a lot smaller. Also, here are some of my recent prints. And a fish sword. I found this free model on print tables, so let's download it. And then we just need to drag it over right here. Okay, now it's ready to be sent, and I think we should print it in this awesome yellow color. While this is printing, I want to show you this compared to my cat's actual head. Hello, Mr. Kitty!
Look how big this is, bro. This thing is ginormous.
Okay, the mask just finished printing. Oh, there we go. Wow, this thing looks good. This one's for me, and this one's for my cats. Okay, let's go try to put it on our cats and see how they look. I think the only one that's gonna fit is Meow Meow. Oh, what happened, Buggies? Oh my goodness, Bugs.
Sorry you fell, Bugs.
Oh, it fits him.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
On the screen, let's go.
What scientific experiment would you run if money and ethics weren't an issue? 1. The Gilligan's Island experiment. Shipwreck 100 people with vastly different backgrounds, wealth disparity, and personalities on a remote island. See what kind of civilization grows from it. Then do it 50 more times to check results against each other. 2. I'd train gorillas in weightlifting. Really see how tank they can get. Boost them with steroids along the way. After that, I'd take my army of beasts, pump them full of cocaine, and let them loose in an empty shopping mall. I want to see which stores they like and which ones they don't. You know, for science and shit. 3. See if a monkey tribe could become dominant over the rest by training them to make and use weapons and other primitive technology. Also interested in seeing if they would take their newfound knowledge and begin to expand.
Whoa, did a blaze get out? Oh shit, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Y'all tried to shoot me all the way over there? Are y'all stupid or some shit? What the fuck? Dude! Why?
You know, the different sports react to fight or flight. Even further, would they fight differently than others? What scientific experiment would you...
The man was busy cleaning the screen before putting on a protective glass. However, the girl in front of him kept interfering, touching the screen and pointing to spots she thought still had dust. Her actions made the man lose his patience even more. Finally, he grabbed the girl's hand, pressed it against the screen, and immediately applied the protector. After finishing, the man told the girl to leave his shop. The man was busy cleaning the screen before putting on a protective glass. However, the girl in front of him kept interfering.
9 hours the last thing.
Sure.
Only good will come of you. Hey, it looks like I just invented English. Think I'll build a cabin. Of course, it won't be as clean and nice as this swamp.
Here is your friend. This is what fear only shows up when something happens. You're not afraid of staying out. You're afraid of growth. Every time fear appears,
You guys think you're hard? Navy SEALs are hard.
PTSD episode.
These cuts, Tom Middleton. You guys know Tom Middleton is? You guys think that you're hard? I'm hard. I'm hard. Cheers, baby. Cheers. 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 4-4, 4-4-4. Everybody, just this you gotta go get it. I have broken no laws. Shut the f up. Let me be quiet and go in my own house. That I secure with my blood, my sweat, and my mother.
No.
He carved a deep hole inside the center of each eye, leaving a thin rod of stone behind. Now, if he removed too much, it could break and fall off. So this was risky. But if he sculpted the faces like a Greek statue, the eyes would be left blank, making them look lifeless and dull. So by using this technique, sunlight bounced off the shaft, while the rest of the iris was covered by shadows, giving the illusion of a twinkling eye. He carved a deep hole inside the center of each eye.
This is Devil's Kettle, a mysterious waterfalling minister.
What was the best you have no power here moment you have ever seen? When I was in high school, I worked at a popular warehouse club selling computers on the weekend.
Remember Robert? Well, after going viral for being the tallest high school basketball player ever, his whole life fell apart.
Cinnamon.
At first, his height fooled everyone, because at just 12 years old, he was already taller than most NBA players. But the problem was his body never caught up. Despite being 7'7", he only weighed 167 pounds, making him too fragile for elite competition. But things got even worse when he transferred to Spire Academy to play alongside LaMelo. Because surrounded by real NBA-level talent, his limitations became impossible to hide. So he decided to quit basketball and become a Minecraft skeleton. Remember,
Bruh.
Special glasses that would make him see the world upside down to see what would happen to his brain if he didn't take them off for 124 days.
Your brain will actually get used to it and it'll flip the vision. And then once you take them off, your vision will be upside down again.
First, he was helpless, constantly tripping over ceiling lights that appeared to be on the floor and reaching for cups that weren't there. But by the 3rd month, his brain had adapted and flipped the image back up so well that he could actually ride a motorcycle without crashing. But when he finally took the glasses off, the real world still looked upside down for him for a few minutes. So if you feed your brain a lie long enough, it eventually becomes your reality.
Police officers, what criminal could have gotten away with it if they had kept their mouths shut? I was asked to help keep peace while 2 probation officers searched the guy's house. Before everyone gets upset, in most jurisdictions, you have to submit to a search of your person and your home if you're on probation.
I need to return home locked. We never locked her. I was walking down
What?
the door. I opened the door and my neighbor from very close and holding my golden retriever biscuit. He had this strange smile on his face. Found her wandering near the house. You should really keep her contained. I stared at her, then at Biscuit, then back at him. My mind couldn't process what I was seeing. Biscuit had been in my backyard the entire morning. I watched her sleeping on the patio through the kitchen window in the cold night. She hadn't moved from the wall now. Thank you, I said, carefully taking my collar from her. I didn't realize she was completely up and walking away from her. Something that surprised made my skin. I closed the door and was straight to the backyard. Biscuit was still there, sneaky and scared. I was crossing the
to strike. If you hope, if you wait, if only, you might think you could charge your opponent in the face.
No, you would need way higher power because the resistance of each chord. Because the longer the chord, the more the resistance it has.
You need about 6-foot harder chords connected and aimed just to each. Because electricity transits heat, there's so by the time it reaches your phone, it will have less power than if you just run for a hand.
Yeah.
Connected an extension.
Herb, I know what we're gonna do today. Home, alone, watching TV. Can anyone verify that? Motherfucker, did you not just hear him say alone? The cops almost figured it out last time. It's crazy work, bro. Bro. What?
This one showed the inside of the house. A living room in complete disarray. Furniture overturned. Broken glass.
These are reflexes that saved lives. Because at number 4, he saved that child with insane timing. At number 3, his reflexes were quicker than the cat's. At number 2, he just straight up got lucky. These are reflexes that saved lives. Because at number 4,
I didn't see the fourth one.
Because at number 4, he saved that child with insane timing. At number 3, his reflexes were quicker than the cat's. At number 2, he just straight up got lucky. These are reflexes that saved lives. Because at number 4, he saved that child with insane timing.
Yo, can you, like, not, bro?
At number 3, his reflexes were quicker than the cat's.
Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my shit. I still didn't see number 4, bruh.
These are reflexes that saved lives. Because at number 4, he saved that child with insane timing.
Ever wondered why track bikes are so hard to ride? They use a massive...
Huge gear ratio.
Man built a car on his own. He showed the car to his wife, and she said, "The car is ugly." The man tried to build a new car and put a lot of effort. "The car is ugly," said the wife again. The man then tried again. He built a new car with the most expensive materials, and his wife said again, "The car is ugly." The man got angry and took his cars and drove them to a parking lot and left them with the car keys inside. The next morning, the man came to the same parking lot and noticed that someone had taken his cars. He didn't care and just kept walking. Later that day, he was passing by a car shop and saw his cars. A group of people in front of the shop were admiring his cars, and one man screamed, "I want to buy this car for $1 million. The man came and said, "I left these cars in the parking lot last night because my wife told me they are ugly." The owner of the car shop said, "I saw you leaving them, so I took them. These cars are beautiful, and we would like you to work for us to build more cars like this. They were just in the wrong place and far away from the right eyes." A man built a car.
But seriously, what is a lipids?
Forget about these things.
Stop it! Holy! Was that you, dude? Oh my god!
When you clip the back of a cat's neck, it suddenly freezes. It almost looks like it forgot how to move. But here's what's really happening. The moment that clip goes on, pressure hits a specific spot on their neck that triggers a reflex called clinosis. It's the same exact spot their mother used to carry them by as kittens. That's why vets sometimes use this trick to keep cats calm for a moment without stressing them. When you clip the back of a cat's...
Ellie, where is all this cash from?
These bikers really think they're the main character. Because at number 3, how in the world is he that smart?
Run.
At number 2, he knew exactly what he was about to do. And at number 1,
I'd say run.
Stroke in the court.
Okay. You need to...
These bikers really think they're the main character.
Okay, I heard my wife yell something from upstairs, but I swear it was another language. Honey, what is it? I'm sorry, what? What are you saying?
You know, baby Breezy, what mommy is saying? Because daddy, I don't have a clue.
Good thing they've got that smart Wi-Fi, huh?
I don't think clam chowder is safe for babies to have, but I can look it up, certainly.
Okay, I heard my wife yell something from upstairs, but I
What?
swear it was another language. Honey, what is it?
Before he was arrested, he swallowed a wax pellet, but the moment he entered prison, he froze. The guards ordered every new inmate to drink a dose of laxatives. Jim's heart sank. If he took the laxatives, it would all be over. This was the White Mountain facility, a top-tier secret prison. The intake inspection was brutally strict. When no one moved, the warden pointed to a room across the hall and said, "That's the autopsy room. Anyone who refuses the medicine goes in there. Whether you come out alive is another question." Under threats, everyone eventually drank laxatives. After they relieved themselves, the guards ground up all the waste for inspection. Before long, they found a foreign object, the very wax pellet Jim had swallowed. Jim had entered prison to rescue a chemical expert. Inside the wax pellet were the escape tools he had prepared. He thought swallowing it would help him slip past inspection, but he had seriously underestimated this prison. The warden walked up to him, held up the wax pellet, and showed it to everyone. Just when everyone thought Jim was about to be exposed, the warden suddenly grabbed another man standing nearby. It turned out Jim had built a mechanism into the pellet. It could get temporarily lodged in the esophagus, but that was actually the most dangerous outcome. If it wasn't removed in time, once it slipped into the stomach, it would cause fatal internal bleeding. It had already been 15 hours and 45 minutes since he swallowed it. Jim had to find a private place and vomit it up immediately. The wax pellet was sliding inside his throat. He was already coughing up traces of blood, but the guards didn't take him back to his cell. Instead, they escorted him to the interrogation room to observe. Jim could clearly feel the pellet about to slip into his stomach. He had no choice but to activate his emergency plan. Before he was arrested, he swallowed...
Here's why supercars are scared of mountains. So if you take your mighty supercharged Hellcat up to
Bruh.
Colorado at high elevation, it would feel more like House Cat. And even worse, if you brought something naturally aspirated, like, say, an Aventador, because it would lose like 200 horsepower near the mountain peaks. Meanwhile, the turbocharged 911 would breathe absolutely fine. Yeah, breathe, because engines need oxygen. Mountains don't have much, and that's exactly why turbos were invented, just not for the cars. It was for the warplanes that kept getting embarrassingly slow at altitude, so engineers came up with the turbocharger. But altitude screws with other stuff too, like your gas tank, which will give you that fun little surprise where it sprays fuel in your face if you try to open it at high elevation. Grip suffers too, which is why Mexico City is such a pain for the Formula One engineers. Teams slap on their chunkiest wings and somehow end up with less grip than Monza, where they run basically nothing. Here's why supercars are scared of mountains. So if you take your mighty supercharged...
Shop everyday low prices on stock.
Hidden cameras in
Meet Chubbs, the five...
Hidden cameras in premises are becoming a growing problem as they can be covertly placed in objects around you, making them almost impossible to detect.
Well, why were they doing that in the hospital?
Meet Chubbs, the 567-pound Hulk. While doctors had plans for him, he had snacks. See, people on the internet judged him for loving food too much, but he proved everyone wrong in 3 ways. At first, instead of worrying about his size, he rolls his camera and explores every local restaurant, because being happy is never about following your doctor's plan. Then things changed because fame finally knocked his door after making countless eating challenges. So he went from counting chicken nuggets to counting cash. And it got even crazier because he started hitting the gym while still sneaking snacks along the... Meet Stubbs. When this guy was on house arrest, he figured out a way to enjoy his time.
I just found out how to connect, as you see, my Xbox controller to my ankle monitor.
What?
So I'm currently playing Madden on the Xbox. I'll hold this down, and it should say charging has begun. Give it a second. 3. Boom. Now we're able to play. Yep, he's connected.
It's like, oh my god, bro. He's gonna kill the battery faster, though, won't it?
In the 1980s, Hot Wheels released a car that was designed to crash. It was called the Crack Up series, and its gimmick was brilliant. Unlike other toys, these cars had spring-loaded body panels that would automatically flip over when they hit an obstacle. The panels revealed crash marks, perfectly simulating damage in real time. It was the only toy car where crashing was the whole point. In the 1980s, Hot Wheels released a car that...
These riders just probably lost their bikes forever. Because at number 3, that sounded like at least $2,000. At number 2, he unlocked a new frame geometry. Oh. And at number 1, most normal riding day for enduro guys.
You need my ears getting... There you go. Oh. Oh, no.
These riders just...
When did
did your parents realize their lazy kid was carrying them? I was eating breakfast when my mom walked up and slapped a cereal bowl right out of my hands. The bowl shattered on the floor, milk spraying everywhere. Stop stealing our food, you mosquito, she screamed. From now on, you buy your own groceries or you don't eat, period. I stared at her, shocked and covered in cold milk and Lucky Charms. For years, I'd been using my employee discount at grocery stores and paying for most of it with my own cash. I didn't think I'd ever need to tell them, but now, all of a sudden, I'm a parasite, a freeloader. I kept my mouth shut, cleaned up the mess in silence. Then I went out, bought a few groceries for myself, kept every receipt, and labeled everything with my name. My parents smirked at each other over dinner that night, confident they'd finally save money without their thief bleeding them dry. When we went out to buy groceries, my parents acted arrogant, throwing expensive brands into the cart without looking at the price tags. Perrier sparkling water, truffle oil, Tide Pods. When they made it to the cashier and saw the huge $400 price, their smiles completely disappeared. This place is price gouging, my dad yelled when he got home. It never cost this much before, but it did. It's just they'd never actually done the shopping themselves. Even at other stores, they ended up buying pre-cut fruit for $30 when whole fruit was $5. When did your parents realize?
In this martial arts competition, the fighters are actually allowed to use to finish their opponents. That's because this bizarre sport is called Suit-Jitsu, a mix between grappling and tactical combat that basically tests who will make the better hitman. It starts off as a normal jiu-jitsu match, both fighters wearing formal suits while trying to submit each other. But if no one taps out before the time runs out, the referee ups the chaos by tossing in a prop gun or knife. Whoever grabs the weapon first and lands a kick move instantly wins. You dare to watch this kind of match?
In 2021, this guy started playing dead every single day until he was cast in a movie or TV show as a dead body. He went on to play dead for hundreds of days, with fans hoping that one day someone would finally cast him. And on day 321, he got a comment from the CSI TV show asking, "You free this week?" with him responding, "Yes, I am." And the very next day, he posted saying that he had finally been cast as a dead body in season 2 of CSI Vegas. But he wasn't done just yet, because he then went on to play dead for over 1,000 more days, hoping to cast in another show, but it never happened, and he finally put the series to rest on day 1,000. In 2020, here's what high performance.
Have you ever tried something as a joke and just became the best at it? So my school had this try a new hobby week, which is basically teachers watching us fail at random skills. Everyone signs up for normal stuff, cooking, painting, whatever. My friends dare me to pick archery, so I do it as a joke. I've never touched a bow unless you count missing every tutorial shot in the game. I walk into the gym and the instructor looks like he trains superheroes. Meanwhile, I'm holding a bow like it's an IKEA shelf someone forgot screws for. Everyone's struggling, arrows dropping, strings slapping wrists, pure chaos. I step up just to make my friends laugh. I pull the string, close one eye dramatically, whisper, "I am one with the wind like a clown," and hit a bullseye. Perfect. The rune freezes. I try again. Another bullseye. Now the instructor is staring like he's discovered the chosen one. Someone actually asks for tips. I don't even know how to stand properly. 10 minutes later, people from other groups wander in because some dude is cracked at archery. I'm hitting shot after shot like I've trained in the woods for 12 years. The instructor asks if I've competed before. I tell him, "Sir, I can barely compete with my homework." By the end of the week, I'm the top scorer. They put a picture of me on the bulletin board holding the bow like it's Excalibur in a school gym. So yeah, I signed up as a joke and somehow became the school's accidental Hawkeye. Have you ever tried something as a joke and...
Do you have any issue, guys?
You don't get his identification.
Do you have any weapons on your person? Where's your luggage, sir?
I don't have luggage.
So you're traveling by yourself and you won't show your ID. I can just remove you myself. I know you've already showed it several places throughout this scenario, sir. Oh, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Do you have an issue here, guys?
You don't show me his identification.
Do you have any weapons on your person? Where's your luggage, sir?
I don't have luggage.
So you're traveling by yourself and you won't show your ID. I can just remove you myself. I know you've already showed it several places throughout this scenario, sir. Oh. Sir. I'm sorry, sir. Do you have an issue here?
This is something that absolutely everyone should have in their pocket because it can save your life.
These little guys bark all the time, and I've only had to use this thing on them about twice now, and they really don't even bark anymore. It doesn't shock them. It doesn't cause them any pain at all. All it does is use a high-frequency sound that only dogs can hear that pretty much just grabs their attention and lets them know they need to stop doing whatever they're doing. This works to get them to stop barking, jumping, and fighting, and it even works on my neighbor's dog to get him to stop barking. The sound comes from right here. You can up the frequency on the side, and there's even a little warning light right here on the front.
This is something that absolutely everyone should have in their pocket because it can save your life.
These little guys bark all the time, and I've only had to use this thing on them about twice now, and they really don't even bark anymore. It doesn't shock them. It doesn't cause them any pain at all. All it does is use a high frequency.
When Fluffy's weight got out of control, he went to see a doctor, but while he was waiting, a giant guy entered the room.
He turns around and he lines himself up with the sofa and he starts doing this little shuffle backwards. Now keep in mind, I see this coming towards me. He's like, all of a sudden the back of his knees hit the edge of the couch and you hear the click and then free fall. And he hit. And I was like, woo!
That moment, they called him in.
Hey, wish me luck. So I walk into the office, I'm greeted by a nurse. She's actually a fan. She comes over and she's like,
Mr. Iglesias, this is such an honor. I am going to make this as painless as possible. I have to weigh you.
I'm good. I weighed myself at the house. I'm 445 pounds. I'm good.
I have to confirm that.
But Fluffy in his head was like,
why would I make them look? If you're 200 pounds and you lie and say you're 195, I get. But once you achieve a certain level of... it's pretty clear. So I said, fine, where's the scale? Because I want to walk up to the scale so I can grab this stupid brick, pick it up, slide it all the way to the end, and put it down. You know the scale I'm talking about, right? The one that has that heavy arm where you get on and it's loud.
Fluffy calls this the scale.
You get on and it's like...
When Fluffy's weight...
Have you ever tried...
When Fluffy's weight got out of control, he went to see a doctor, but while he was waiting, a giant guy entered the room.
He turns around and he lines himself...
Have you ever tried Mystery Punch and instantly regretted everything? So it's lunchtime during this random school event where they've got music blasting, games no one signed up for, and absolutely zero adult supervision near the drinks. In the middle of...
This is how we host our gingerbread house.
3 emergency items that can save students' lives during school shootings in America. First, this door barricade turns a classroom into a secure shelter. You slide it into a floor plate and it locks the door so tightly that it cannot be forced open, and the safety shade blocks the view from outside. Second, this classroom table flips into a bulletproof shield. When you pull the handle and lift it, it can stop heavy fire and protect several students at once. And third, this security desk transforms into a ballistic shelter. It is strong enough to withstand handgun rounds and gives students a space to hide during an incident. 3 emergency items that...
Most school shooters, I don't think would bring a handgun, but okay. Usually they bring rifles.
can save students' lives during school shootings.
His father never expected what his own training had created. After years of shaping his son into a faster and stronger fighter, he finally decided to test him in a real sparring match. He thought it would feel just like their usual training sessions, but he had no idea that the son he built through years of work had already surpassed him.
Damn! Damn! Talking every shit.
His father...
Everyone thinks white wall tires disappeared because style changed. That's not the real reason. One detail flips the story. At first, tires were white by accident. They were made from natural rubber. Then manufacturers added carbon black. Tires became stronger, cheaper, and black. White walls only existed because companies cut corners. They used carbon black on the tread, but not the sidewall. People loved the look, so manufacturers charged extra for something that saved them money. Eventually, they vanished. Hard to keep clean, hard to make. And wheels got so big there was no sidewall left anyway. So yeah, they looked luxurious, but they were born from penny pinching. Everyone thinks white wall...
Hey, Bobby, look, I'm American.
I think I'll use my credit card. Do you guys have anything non-dairy? Anything gluten?
Hey, Bobby, look, I'm American.
I think I'll use my credit card.
Depop makes selling excess items.
This biker and his friend decided to do something crazy. They were about to try something no one would dare to do. Their goal was clear: climb to the top of the wind turbine. The climb was extremely risky, but they had no intention of stopping. One single mistake could end everything.
Let's go.
His friend went first. They started climbing the tall ladders step by step. With every move, they went higher, and the danger kept growing.
Holy don't look down. Dude, are we going up? Man, dude, this thing's moving.
They managed to make it to the top, and they started doing crazy things. This biker and his...
What's the funniest lie you ever got away with? When I was 13, I told my teacher the classic excuse: my dog ate my homework. I honestly expected her to roll.
When this motorcyclist was waiting for a tow truck to finish its job, a woman came up behind him and asked him to move out of the way. He explained that he couldn't, because it would make things dangerous for the tow truck, but she just wouldn't listen, and then this happened. and this motorcyclist
When this teen biker was riding illegally without a plate, he noticed an officer behind him, so he pulled over and told him that his plate had fallen off and he was riding around searching for it.
Yeah, my plate fell off yesterday and I'm just looking for it because I think it fell off in this area.
I say that because I was looking to grab you.
Oh, really?
I figured you were just going to get
Yeah, because it was dodgy before anyway because I was just had it zip tied on. So I've had it falling off so much. The bracket that I had, I crashed and then broke as well.
Wine? No. Oil? Yes. My stomach doing like a burning sensation.
Yeah, because you drank motor oil, dumbass. Bro's literally in the ER.
Wine? No. Oil? Yes.
I fear you might.
My stomach doing like a burning sensation.
20 minutes later. Oh, good. What did you expect, my guy? What did you expect?
Wine? No. Oil? Yes. This is me when I ruin somebody's day. Alright, I did it. I did the thing. Earrings? Bye-bye. Toothbrush? Shitty ass toothbrush. Now, personally for me, I don't like makeup. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? Makeup destroys. I take this sushi and I take this wasabi, right? Me when I'm evil.
How did you get the fridge?
Ain't no way I got away with that. This is me when I order a phone off the dark web.
Distress what?
This is me when I arrest a criminal. Alright, you gotta take poop, man. I'll tell you how to take poop. So this is. So hang on 1 second, man. 1 second. Well, right now what's going on is I gotta take a shit and I gotta let my bubbles. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Not even a cop, bro. You get me out of here, bro. Yeah, I'm not a cop. Drop me off, bro. I'm not a cop. You tweaking. What's up, bro? Nope. I ain't got the keys. I don't have the keys, man. I'm sorry, man. I don't have the keys, man. I don't have the keys. This is me when I arrest a criminal. This is me when I take a cop car. Oh my God, he's an idiot. He left it running. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing?
What's wrong?
Guys, why did you let me do this? You guys are letting me. Why? See this? Zoom.
Bro just destroyed the tracker. It broke down.
Police are still searching for a suspect who stole a patrol vehicle early this morning. The cruiser was last spotted broken down on the Spiritual Highway. But by the time officers arrived, both the vehicle and the suspect had disappeared.
Blah, blah, blah. So in a moment like this...
Dude, this dude is literally crazy. The worst part is I genuinely can't tell if he did this or not, someone said. For real, though.
To play steak? Guys, I think I might just go to bed, to be honest. This is me. There's a homeless man living in my wall. What do I do? Do I call 911? Yeah, so there's a homeless man that's living in my walls. He should be in the front, I think he's gonna take my butt. Alright. I'm definitely gonna need backup. Well, if he's gay, I'm gonna go sneak in Big Tony's house. Hello? I'm coming in. I'm coming in. Yo, Big Tony, your door's unlocked. Well, I have to go take a poop, so.
That were wrong, enough to see was my presence. I will not do.
He said poop. Hey, Big Tony, you got poop on your head, man. Oh, shit.
Oh,
shit. What the heck? Oh. See, that's what you get for sneaking in my house. I'm a poop on your head, man. I'm a poop on that shit. Big time.
What?
I ain't even gonna go. This is me when I buy furniture in an apartment I'm not supposed to be in.
What the fuck? What is this? I've never seen this before.
Okay, all right. Okay, so quick scenario. Me when I hit my car. Man, shut the fuck up, man. Man, shut the fuck up, man. Me when I hit my car. Man, shut the fuck up, man. Man. I made with it.
Who's that noise?
So instead of me sneaking into houses and apartments, I'm gonna just buy one today.
What size home are we needing? How many bedrooms?
2 bedrooms, 2 baths. You need to hold your hand so you don't fall off. Are you sure? This is me when one crack.
Sir, you're being detained right now. Not sure what you're doing yet, but we will find out here very soon. Are you going to the influence of anything tonight? What were you doing over here? What happened? What were you doing over here? What was that? Are you okay?
You don't know what a rock is?
What have you taken tonight, sir? You don't
know what you don't know what a rock is?
Sir, I do know what a rock is, but what are you doing over there on that rock?
This is me when one crack.
What are you doing over there on that rock?
Back to sneaking inside somebody's trunk.
Bro, what?
Guys, how many XP points do I get for this? I'm gonna play some Block Blast in the meantime, just to kill some time. You guys, let me know if you can. Back to this is me when I sneak in somebody's house. So sometimes you get lucky and the door is unlocked. Ooh, there's pizza here. Me when I play skate. Hello guys, I'm gonna sneak in this building and I'm gonna take an e-bike. I'm gonna play some steak really quick. I play steak when I'm nervous. Back to sneaking in somebody's house.
Hi, bestie. Hi.
He put an AirTag in my Uber's car, so whenever he picks me up again, I'm gonna already be in there. See, basically the reason why I'm doing this is it makes the job easier. You know what I'm saying? I'm saving my Uber gas. All right, I have no idea if it's locked or
It is not.
it is unlocked. So now this wouldn't be a good video if I already called the Uber. So I'm gonna sleep here tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna use this as a blanket, whatever this is. I might as well play some steak while I'm at it. All right, it's dark time, so that means we go to sleep. Car won't start. What the fuck? He put an AirTag.
Car won't start. What the fuck?
This is me when firework and stairs. What the heck? This is me when firework and.
I'm building a startup solo, and Replit feels.
Somebody took my car, so I'm gonna go get it back. Yeah.
Where you heading?
Uh.
Ticking, beeping noise.
Ticking? No. Appreciate you, big dog.
Shut the hell up.
There you go.
What the fuck?
You do in the yard. This man thought he was smarter than me, but guess what? I have an air tag in my car too. I'm gonna sneak in this dude's trunk. How many belongings does he have? Oh, what's going on? I think I fucked up. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Maybe I can escape.
Moving.
Come on. Maybe I could just play on my phone to calm my nerves. Oh, okay, now I'm gonna just call 911. I am being kidnapped. I'm in somebody's trunk. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. What's your location? I don't know. I'm in somebody's trunk.
Do you know what city you're in, sir?
No. Can you stay on the phone with me? Can you stay on the phone with me? What the fuck, man? Okay, I think he parked. Hey.
Oh my god!
I'm a.
Oh my god!
So this dude named Big Tony Baloney took my camera last video. This man also posted it on Facebook Marketplace, so I'm gonna go get it back. Whoa. Oh, what the heck? Where am I? Okay, well, it looks like I'm not getting my camera back. So, I'm gonna just play on my phone. Me win-win. Guys, what do you think happens if I eat 3 mystery papers? Did you put me up here? No? Me just wanna play steak really quick. Yeah. Okay, bro got a ladder. Okay.
How did you get up here?
I just spawned up here.
What is
man.
that?
I just spawned up here. Come on, bro. My camera. Guys, what do you think happens if I eat 3 mystery papers? Hello, everybody. I'm gonna sneak in my parole officer's house. Forget about it. Never mind. No. Alright, that might have been a bad idea. Oh, now he's calling me. Hello? No, that wasn't me. Just forget about it. Okay, I need to play some steak to calm my nerves. I'm not gonna lie. Am I gonna be lucky or am I not gonna be lucky? What the fuck, man? Who is honking at me? At least I won something. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna sneak in. Ever wanted to watch your favorite? Hello, can I evade the cops? My parole officer does not know I'm out here. Neither do the cops. Hey, don't tell on me. Huh? Don't tell on me. I think homeless people live here or something. Whoops. That is fucked up. I don't think that area is for me. So supposedly there's crackheads here. Okay, and now my parole officer's calling, but me just gonna play steak instead. Alright. Whoa.
Oh,
Guys, you think that's for me?
Yeah.
Hello, can I evade the cops? My parole officer does not know I'm out here. Hello, everybody. I just had court. They be tripping. They put me on house arrest again. This time I might be screwed. The story that I posted a couple days ago, it didn't help my case. They want me to go home, but me no go home. They put me on house arrest.
I'm sorry.
So me go to the fair and get some food.
Can't do that.
Oh, but I will. No better way to eat your fries with them like plain steak at the same time. That's it. Uh-oh. Yeah, hello?
Why are you home?
Why am I not home?
Yeah, there's an ATV out for you.
Okay, how you know I'm out the map?
Got the anklet on.
Oh, yeah, true.
You gotta go home.
Why?
The sheriff's office is coming.
Oh, fuck. All right. Hello, everybody. I just had course. I see a car right here. I'm gonna just take it.
Face no case.
Me. Excuse me? You didn't see nothing, right? All right, cool. Holy crap. Oh. I'm gonna just leave, okay?
Bro has a police scanner? My god. What? Goofy ass laugh.
Yeah, fuck all that mess. I think I might just play steak instead, to be honest. Damn. You know what? I don't even deserve it. I don't even deserve it. I see a car right here. I'm gonna just take it. Guys, how fast can I screw somebody over? I think he's sleeping.
Steal kiss. Oh, he's a cop. Oh shit.
Okay, I think I lost money. Whoops. Okay, I got away with this PS5 and I got away with this truck. All right. All right. Okay. That motherfucker. Guys, that motherfucker is a cop. Me win me. Guys, how fast can I?
Dude, I can't even tell if this is actually real or not.
Me is on house arrest again. Guys, how fast? Me is on house arrest again. I think I'm gonna just put on that guy back there. Yeah, he looks like he's sleeping. I'm gonna play some.
Gross, dude. Why are these?
So some of you guys are mad at me from the last video. Me no care. You guys ever try one of these?
This dude actually just eat a bird egg?
I can't tell if that was disgusting or if it was good, so I'm gonna try it again. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Anyway, me gonna play steak. Give me that shit. All right, guys. Now what do I do? What do I do now? I'm in the woods. I just ate 2 baby birds. You guys ever try one of these? So some of you guys are mad at me from the last video. Me no care.
Me no care.
Imagine being mad about some guy on the internet eating a bird. I'm taking this with me. Would you guys be mad at me if I ate a bird egg? See, me no understand why you guys are mad for. Look, watch. If you guys use Cal AI, you can actually just scan your phone, and it tells you how much protein it is. No. Are you the one that's mad at me that I ate the bird eggs? Dude, it is that dude.
Nah, that's
going in Springfield, bro.
Yo, can I get like a picture?
Yeah. Hell no. I just ate all the bird eggs in this nest. So some of you guys are mad at me from the last. You guys ever try one of these?
If you've ever considered.
I'm gonna sneak in that house back there. I'm drunk. Oh, it's fucking raining. Oh shit. Oh, it's fucking raining. Okay, we're good. In the meantime, I'm just gonna play some Block Blast. Block Blast helps with doing. Hello guys, me fly a woman out, and I'm gonna just leave her stranded. Okay. All right, let's go. Seatbelt, seatbelt.
Boom.
Should we hit him? I think so. That's a bitch. 18. This is me when roulette and drive. So I have to shit in grocery bags now. I gotta throw it away. Can I put poop in your trash can? Yeah, I got poop in. I need to throw it in the trash can. Poop? No poop. No poop in the trash can? Let me take another pair of shoes. No, you're not. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, he's got me. I did not think about this. Let me at least play roulette real quick, okay? A couple pairs of shoes last week. Oh shit, I lost already. Wait. 3! How fast can I break my kneecaps? My kneecaps are officially busted.
Private property, so we can't be straight.
Okay, guys, so I got kicked out, managed to crawl out here. I think I broke my foot too. I think I broke my big toe, but I think I broke my big toe. Managed to crawl out here. I think I broke my foot too. I think I broke my big toe, but it's okay. You know, I'm gonna just play roulette until I get a wheelchair.
That's why he was in a wheelchair for the other video. This dude is retarded. Damn, bro, were you waiting for me? The fuck?
Wine? No. Oil? Yes. My stomach doing like a burning sensation.
I don't feel good. What'd you expect, dumbass? Drink motor oil, you fucking idiot.
You know that building a shotgun is actually very simple. This is a dog bowl. If you throw in a firecracker, then pour in a big handful of dog food. When the firecracker explodes, the dog food will be blasted
Yeah, that's how a shotgun works.
everywhere. Congratulations, you've invented an AoE dog bowl. If you want to increase the power of the dog food, you can stretch the dog
Add more explosion.
bowl into a cylinder, then stuff in a bigger firecracker. With a loud bang, the dog food shoots out like a goddess, scattering flowers. This launch method has a wide damage range, but you can't aim it. So Clever You makes the dog bowl longer and thinner. This way, when you stuff in the firecracker and fill in the dog food, the explosive force will be focused toward the outlet of the steel tube. This not only gives the dog food more kinetic energy and greater destructive power, but also allows aiming within a specific direction and area. Congratulations, you've invented the most primitive dog food shotgun. But every time you light the firecracker, shove it into the dog bowl, then pour in dog food. The steps are too tedious. So Clever, you drills a small hole in the bottom of the dog bowl. You directly insert an unlit firecracker into the bowl, then fill in the dog food, achieving the goal of preloading the ammo. When you want to fire the dog food, you can directly insert 2 wires into the small hole at the bottom of the bowl, connect the wires to a battery pack, and use a toggle switch to control the circuit. When you flip the switch, the instant current causes the wires to short, generating high temperature and sparks, detonating the firecracker at the bottom of the bowl, and the dog food is launched. If you copy this device twice, integrate them onto a wooden stock, and finally wrap it with black tape, then congratulations, you've invented a new energy double-barrel dog food shotgun. Do you know that building a shotgun is actually very simple? This
Gasser Ash Pink Edition. Today we got Monster Ultra Strawberry Dream flavor. Oh!
This camera is cool.
This biker was calmly waiting at the red traffic light when it suddenly turned into his worst nightmare. Straight after the biker was hit, the car drove away, and no one even seemed to care. When the biker tried to stand, he realized his leg was broken, so he screamed for help, but everyone ignored him, casually walking and running as if nothing had happened. The biker was sitting on the ground when a woman and another man noticed that he was badly hurt and called an ambulance.
During the performance, the percussionist smashes the timpani with full force. It looks like a total accident, but actually, it's all part of the show. The timpani is the powerhouse of the orchestra, delivering those deep, thunderous booms. Normally, the head is made of tough synthetic material, so it doesn't tear easily. But in this case, one timpani was intentionally made of paper, so it could be torn apart in the final climax. It's not just about the sound. This is classical music that surprises you visually, too. During the performance, the
What happens to bodybuilders when they get old? The king of bodybuilding, Ronnie Coleman, once squatted 800 pounds for reps, but it gave him a price. After years of pushing his body past its limits, Ronnie went through 13 spine and hip surgeries. Today, he struggles to walk, but still says he wouldn't change a thing. Another dramatic transformation came from Paul Dillon. He was one of the widest human beings ever to step on a bodybuilding stage. When he stopped using steroids and stopped training, his appearance changed completely. Jay Cutler, though, tells a very different story. The only person that beat Ronnie Coleman, instead of breaking down, Jay adjusted his training and lifestyle early. After retiring, he downsized massively, but still kept one of the best physiques of any retired.
You gonna choose me, baby, it is. Or you close me, baby, it is. I need close this.
How you make freaking flash powder? How do I look? How much of my hair is burnt? I can't really tell. My glasses are all burnt though. Let's try this again, but with much more. I'll stand back this time, guys. You can actually turn a simple penny into flash powder. In the same way aluminum powder is extremely flammable, so is zinc powder. Pennies are actually entirely zinc, not copper, unlike most people think. 3 pennies and a file, and file down all 3 of your pennies. Filing these down is a slow process, so if you have a vice, that helps a lot. And there's only 2 ingredients, and that's 1-to-1 with sulfur. So get 1 gram of sulfur and 1 gram of zinc.
This man wanted the bullet to travel a very long distance, so he carefully opened the bullet with a pin and removed the gunpowder. Secretly, he modified the gunpowder to make it stronger. Then he mixed the old and the new gunpowder properly, filled the bullet, and put the tip back on. After that, he sharpened the bullet by grinding it down. A sharper bullet reduces air resistance and travels faster and farther. Now this man wanted to hit someone 10 miles away. He quickly set up his sniper rifle and measured the exact distance with the scope. Because the distance was massive, he knew the bullet would drop, so he tilted the rifle slightly upward to get maximum range. He marked his position and the target on a map. Then he checked the wind direction, wind speed, and temperature. Using all that, he planned the bullet's trajectory on the map. He looked through the scope again to make sure nothing was blocking the path. Once he confirmed the path was clear, he loaded the bullet since the distance was extremely long. He tracked the target live on his cell phone. He adjusted the rifle's angle whenever needed and waited silently. Soon, the target arrived. The moment the man started speaking, the shooter knew it was the perfect time to pull the trigger. The bullet blasted forward on its planned path, cutting through the air at high speed. For part 2, like and subscribe and visit my channel. This man wanted...
I'm so excited to... These students were doing a fun challenge, and whoever won got to go home early. They had to knock down this tiny ball with just 1 flick. Sounds easy, right? But the reality wasn't like that because they were only allowed to use 1 eye covered with this cone-shaped blindfold. That made it almost impossible to judge distance correctly. And here's this boy as the perfect example. These students were doing a fun challenge.
This dad perfectly demonstrated why parents shouldn't let their kids go to public bathrooms alone.
Hello? Women's bathroom, right? That's the women's bathroom.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why are people genuinely going into women's sections? Like, my guy. Like, my guy. This shit should, like, actually be illegal. Alright? Even if you're fucking gay, that should be illegal. Okay?
Okay, I'm going to bed.